So I'd like to call Joseph, I think it's Joseph Edwards from Common Cause.
It is. I blame bad handwriting.
Is it Trent? Come. You're next. Followed by Daniel King. Okay, you got it. Your writing is like mine.
Okay. Good morning. Yes, on behalf of California Common Cause, we strongly urge the LA City Council to support AB 1648. This is the second time this year that a disclosure bill has been before this body. Back in January, support for Assembly Bill 1148 passed unanimously and stirred very passionate statements from nearly every single city council member. And while I fully expect this bill to pass unanimously as well, these words I think should be on the record because disclosure is one of the most important matters concerning all levels of government today. A survey conducted last year found that 85% of Californians, including 84% self-described liberals and 83% self-described Tea Partiers, were for more disclosure in campaign spending. So clearly transparency is a nonpartisan issue. It is now commonly known that over $235 million was spent solely on California ballot measures in 2010. This is an onslaught of media advertising forced upon the average citizen, which leaves many of us dazed, bewildered, and worst of all, uninformed about the real forces behind campaign spending. Californians deserve and are demanding to know who is truly funding these campaigns and behind these ballot measures, and this bill will help make that a reality. And also, if this bill becomes law, California will be able to claim that it is a leader in this fight and set a national precedent that special interests can no longer hide behind and pave the way for us to reforming the Citizens United ruling handed down by the Supreme Court 2 years ago. Thank you.
Mr. President, council members, Trent Lang, President of the California Clean Money Campaign, the sponsor of AB 1648. I'd like to thank council very much for taking this up again, especially Councilmember Krikorian for leading this and Councilmember Huizar for co-authoring it. Of course, council unanimously voted in favor of the similar bill, AB 1148, in January, as Joseph described. This is a bill, the California Disclose Act, bill that simply makes sense. It just says that the top 3 funders of political ads for ballot measures and independent expenditures should be listed very clearly on the ads themselves, including their logos, so that the voters can tell exactly where they are, who's funding the ads. It also requires websites to show the top 10 funders for committee websites. It's simple, it makes sense, it has a huge number of endorsements. The polls show 84% support in the public. Organizations that endorse it include the League of Women Voters of California, California Common Cause, California Church Impact, the California State Retirees, CalPERG, Greenlighting Institute, Jericho, A Voice for Justice, the Lutheran Office of Public Policy, and the Redwood Empire Business Association, amongst many others. So thank you very much for your leadership and the support for the City of Los Angeles, and we urge your aye vote. Thank you.
Morning, Council President, Council members. Thank you for taking the time for this. I'm going to just simply acknowledge what everyone else has said on this. Thank you for the vote earlier this year to unanimously support this resolution. I just want to quote here, send you a quote. We've tried to fix this with a new law, one that would simply require that you say who you are and who's paying for your ad. This way voters are able to make an informed judgment about a group's motivations. This is common sense. That's President Barack Obama in an address on National Disclose Act in September 20th, 2010. I ask unanimous consent. Thank you.